Guys, welcome to this week's vlog. First of all, as always, we want to honor you for taking time out of your calendar to devote to your personal development. That's an absolutely honorable thing. And without further ado, we want to jump into a really cool topic. So this topic made it into this vlog actually quite at random. What happened was one evening, I was checking out the Forbes 100 list, right? And I was trying to see if there's a minor correlation between anything that I find on this list, people-wise, and a amazing fact struck me, and that was that 1 out of 3, like I physically counted them, and 1 out of 3 on the Forbes 100 list has the occupation of an investor, right? So I was expecting to find something industry related, right? Are they in tech? Are they in real estate? Are they in finance? But the biggest correlation I could find was a correlation of occupation, meaning the investor occupation. And so this got me interested, and I wanted to start looking at what does being an investor actually mean? Like, what is an investor? And a guy called Tai Lopez, he gave a definition to this occupation, which I thought was mind-blowing. By the way, guys, go and check out Tai Lopez's stuff because it's absolutely amazing. So here the definition goes. It is an investor is someone who can give up short-term success for long-term gain. Let me say this again. Can give up short-term success or reward for long-term gain. And think about it, this is not only applicable to business, this is definitely applicable to life. And so the first thing I really want to talk to you about is the misconception of what does success mean? Like, how do we get there? And there's this concept that is being blown up in the media that there's a sort of home run attitude that you can approach here, but the reality of the matter is that that's not very accurate, right? And so looking deeply at what is actually the key concept here that makes a successful investor an investor, it is consistency. Now, looking at, I would say, the greatest investor that's currently alive, Warren Buffett, he was mentored by the father of modern value investing, right? A guy called Benjamin Graham. He wrote a book called The Intelligent Investor. Amazing book, I recommend it to all of you. And when he was a young student at Wharton, Warren Buffett asked Ben Graham, what do I need to do to be successful? And Ben Graham said this legendary quote that we've heard Buffett say several times, which is, hit a lot of base hits. So I want you to think about that. There's this misconception of the home run, but one of the most successful people financially in the world tells us hit base hits. What he's talking about is a concept called momentum. And if you check this with other people who are successful, it actually makes sense. Bill Gates, when asked, what was the key to your success? He said, from age 20 to age 30, I did not take a single day off. Not one day. Richard Branson, he started Virgin when he was 15 years old. Didn't make his first billion until his mid-30s. Mark Zuckerberg, we say that Facebook was a unicorn company, this home run. Yes, it was a unicorn company, but he built 4 to 5 apps even before he started Facebook, right? Jeff Bezos with Amazon, he was running that company for like close to 15 years before we even heard about it, right? So there's a concept of consistency here that is not really talked about. And so why is this? Why do we have this difficulty with consistency? And that's the last thing I want to talk about. The first thing is we have false expectations, right? Instagram, the news, any other outlet that floods us with information. Consistency is something that's not really talked about a lot, right? Because, I mean, Bill Gates from age 20 to age 30, what is there to broadcast there? It's him sitting in a cubicle coding, like literally, for 10 years, right? That is not sexy. So I'd ask all of you, think about where does this media bias, it's called in psychology, so our brain is wired to follow something that is broadcasted to us. a lot more than following what's actually sensible. So I want to ask you guys and challenge you, think about how the media bias is affecting you. Like, what are some of the false expectations you buy into in life, right? Where can you build a little more consistency instead of following the false expectation? The second part that I really quickly want to touch on, because it's super important, is opportunity cost, right? Again, asking Bill Gates, what made you successful? The second thing he said is say no a lot, right? We say yes to too many things. And if you truly want to be consistent, like, I'll ask those of you who go to the gym, right? That's a consistent thing you need to do on a regular basis. And I would ask you, there's an opportunity cost connected to that, right? You need to say no to certain things, right? You need to say no to certain foods. You need to say no to sleeping in, right? Or if you go to work out in the evening, you need to say no to certain evening plans, right? If you've ever founded a business, right, you have to say no to lots of things. So wrapping our head around opportunity cost is something that will definitely level up our consistency. So guys, as a final word, I would suggest adopt the investor framework into your life. Yes, into your business, but definitely into your life. Like, employ a little more consistency, and I'm super sure you're going to level up. This was our vlog for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.